Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be playing E.T. for my Brian Plays. And, this is another one of those games where you need something, you need to know what's going on. You kind of need the manual to understand it. This is why a lot of people bash it, because they played it when they were younger and they didn't get it. So I got this thing here, tips on getting E.T. home fast. This is kind of neat. I'm not sure if this came in the book, or with the box, but it's got some pretty nice tips going on there. It kind of explains that you could play on game 3. So this is game 1, where you got the scientist and the detective coming after you. But you can actually set it to game 3 and put the difficulty switches to B, and you don't have them chasing you. So let's get this going. I'm just going to play a regular game. That's E.T. coming down right now. And there we go. We got our E.T. So this kind of tells you, I think that's supposed to tell you where the scientist people are or something. This is where you have to really understand all the symbols. Whoa. And then there's the dreaded pits. This is why people say this game is the pits. You got to find the Reese's Pieces as well. They're there. The little black dot. You get that, and it will, I think after a certain number of time... Whoa. Hey, there's a piece right there. Got one piece of the phone. After so many, you can call Elliot for help. I think his name's Elliot. It's been a while. Now, you could also run. Right now I'm just walking, but you can also run with E.T. Just to get out of the way. That's another phone piece there. Whoa. And here's where people get frustrated. A lot of people have a hard time getting out of the pits. As you can see, those guys are constantly on my butt, which doesn't make for a happy experience. Now, one just drags you off to the research lab, I believe it's called. The scientist takes you there, and the detective takes your phone. Let's see, I got all these different Reese's Pieces pellet thingies. That detective dude kind of looks like Dick Tracy. So I just gotta get up. But the symbols at the top, they're the ones that you've got to pay attention to. These things here. There's a question mark, one that will appear, and that you can press the button when it shows the question mark, and it'll tell you if there's a phone piece in one of the pits. Because that's pretty much what this game is all about, falling into the pits. As much as people hate the pits, that's what the pits are for. You gotta go into them and see if there's a phone piece in there. If there isn't, well, you just gotta get yourself back up. I don't understand why he has to crank his head up to float. I don't remember him ever doing that in the movie, but whatever. And that's his little finger sticking out there, not his little, yeah, that's his finger. Now I'm going to think of that video that the Atari creep did of talking about the E.T. finger toy that he had when he was a kid. And he showed a picture of it, and it didn't look too didn't look too much like a kid's toy, if you know what I mean. Ah, I'm stuck in the dreaded pit. I can't get out. There we are. Okay, I'm just going to go here. I'm going to try and pay attention up there and see if that question marky thing comes up. Oh, jeez. I find that's the majority of this game, is just running away from those guys. Obviously, you're trying to get the best score, too. Your score's running out. Every time you're using, your flying up ability there. Ah, crap. He just took me to the research lab thing, but I still have my phone bits, which kind of looks like an E. Go down here. Nothing here. Oh crap. Nothing here. I guess if you want to kind of just have a casual game of this, you could turn it, put it on the third option and hit those difficulty switches and not have to deal with those scientists, just so you can casually walk around and look for your phone pieces. And uh-oh, running out of time. Ah, That's the Elliot guy who comes. That's your kind of like a dead ET. But then you only get like that much power or time left. This game is a race. I mean, it's really what it is. Racing around, falling in pits. And I think a lot of people say this, but you know, if Howard Scott Warshaw had a little bit more time, I think there's probably some things he would have fixed. Like getting out of the pits. A little bit, making it a little bit easier. Where you don't fall back down every time you get up. I think that's probably the most frustrating part of this whole game. Is, you know, falling down is no problem, but when you keep falling down over and over again, it's frustrating. This is really just a time waster. He just takes you away and then you waste your time. Then when you find all your phone pieces, you have to find out where the ship is. And you have to call home. You have to call your mothership, and then it comes and picks you up. I'm not that good at this game, so I don't, you know, unless I put it to that 3 option. I'm playing this also on the Atari 7800 Pro system. So I'm actually using that joystick too. I think I have all of the... I have 9 Reese's Pieces, so... when it goes to the... There's a little E, I think it is, or something about E. You can call for Elliot. Only when you have the 9 Reese's Pieces. This is where I started off. Ah! The detective took my phone pieces. No. But I still say this is quite an impressive game. I was kind of impressed by it when I first saw it. When I was a kid, my friend had it on I think I'm dead. My friend had it on ColecoVision. I believe they had the Atari adapter piece, the expansion module, where you actually plug it into the Atari or into the ColecoVision, and you can play Atari games. So that's kind of neat. Let's see here. I don't know if my difficulty switches are set to be on this system. I'm gonna try it. Well, the difficulty switches are a little bit odd on the Atari 7800. They're actually underneath the console almost. Well, so let's see if anybody appears. Just casually walk around looking for my phone piece. Oh, there's the... okay. So when I did that, you saw that little thing appeared. That means there's a phone piece there. And that's when that question mark symbol's up there. That way you know that you can fall down that pit and get to the piece. So I'm just going to keep wandering around. Oops. That was not intentional. Let's see if there's a piece. Kind of have to keep falling around. There we go. I know it does. It just looks like an E right now, but when you get I can't. Is there like 3 pieces or 4 pieces of the phone? When you complete the phone pieces, it does kind of look like a phone after that. Oop. That's that flower thing. It's kind of like weird. You just do that, and then this flower grows. I don't know if it does anything. It's probably due to the movie. There's something in the movie about a flower. Like I said, I mean. This movie I haven't seen in so long. I got this movie on VHS when it first came to VHS. And I still have my copy. I don't know if it works. I mean, when you have a VHS tape for a very long time, you never know if the thing's going to work or not. You know, after a while the tape starts to get, you know, go all funny. So as you can see, the scientist guy is not coming after me. There is a second option, and I'm trying to remember what that is. I think maybe only one of the guys comes after you. But as you can see, I mean, this takes away the skill, because you're just kind of looking at this point. Like, you don't have to worry about those guys running into you. Ah, there we go. So now we got the telephone. So I think that means I have to go find the area where... What is it? There's a symbol that's going to appear. It tells you where the landing pad is. I don't know if it's here. That's why that thing is handy. Let's look at that. Calling the ship. After you've assembled the telephone, you must call ET's spaceship. Find the call ship zone. Kind of looks like a space invader. I don't know if you can see that. It could be anywhere on the planet's surface. And press the controller button. The countdown clock will appear at the upper right corner of your screen. Now hurry. ET must find the landing zone, which is that little, another little squarey thing. So I kind of have to wander around some more, looking for that alien picture to appear up here. Oh. See, at this point, if you still had the detective running around, he could just come into the screen and take your telephone away. And that might annoy you. After going through all that work to get to the telephone put together. So it's only 3 pieces of the telephone. Guess I should be paying attention to those arrow screens too. Alright, put your head down. A lot of walking and exploring. You can call Ellie. I don't know what exactly it does. Oh, I don't have enough Reese's Pieces. I need... But I mean, I'm still quite impressed. There he is. I don't know what he did. He just came and did something. Took the Reese's Pieces. Wow, where is that alien thing? That ain't it. Probably a good idea to map this thing out too. Whoa! Get up there, E.T. Oh no. Running out of time too. I always thought it was somewhere around here. I gotta stand somewhere. Unless this is where the launch pad thing is. I think when you're looking around too, you're supposed to be keeping track of that for later. There it is. Okay, now I have to get back to the... Uh-oh. This ain't good. There's like a timer counting down. Ah, didn't make it. But that was close. I mean, that's kind of the gist of this game anyways. Pretty much just running around. It's not a bad game. I mean, I don't know why people trash it so much. It actually, you know, for the Atari 2600 and for the time it came out, the amount of levels, like areas you can go into, and even the detail. I mean, like, you could see that that's E.T. I mean, it really looks like him. But yeah, it's kind of a fun game. I kind of had fun with this. Especially when I first got it on my Atari. I got it much later than most people would have because I didn't have an Atari growing up. Anyways, yeah. Hope you liked the video. I'm just going to keep wandering around here. I don't think I'm going to know where the heck I'm going. I'm just going to keep running out of time. And let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. What do you think of E.T.? Have you ever played it? What are your thoughts? What do you think would have made it better? All that kind of good stuff. Leave it down in the comments below. Hope you subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later.